While I got the camera out, let me show you my plans. Look at this. This is my whole side yard here. Don't mind the sun, but it goes back 40 feet. Because let's say this is 20. I want to extend this driveway. This driveway's a good 20 feet. I want to go to the front of that shed, both sides, and maybe leave a grass strip there. Take out that section of fence. Actually, maybe all of it if we're going to pave. Pavement maybe up to like here, straight across. And then I want to get this shed into that corner where it belongs. And then I want to get a shipping container right here, 20-footer. Comes up to about here. Keeping my 5-foot variance for property line. Whatever. But 20 feet gives you a little room. And then I can get into that, which will be on pavement finally. And actually, I want to get this up 4 feet, make a wall, so I can actually use it. But the hard part is orchestrating how to do this. So what I should do is this is going to be leveled. That's how I haven't really done anything yet. I was trying to fill in holes where those pipes were. So this is going to get leveled with preferably fill, not topsoil. I think move the tent over there, bring in the shipping container, then do the pavement, and then bring the tent back. The only problem is that leaves a shed in the way, but I guess the shed's easy enough to move. I think we can put 4 logs down and roll it. It's on a platform, but I guarantee that's rotten. We'll see. And it's just a plastic shed, so once it's empty, you probably could just lift it, honestly, and then move the platform. So that is the plan. And then this will just be the human area. Got the lower section. But I hope that would be, I think that's the best bet. Actually, the best bet is a 30 by 30 garage, 2-story here with an apartment above it. Afternoon. Pause that. I paused that. Afternoon, yeah. I got a little late start today. I came out here at 2 o'clock. Been at it for an hour. Taking out all this topsoil. Putting it in the back. A little humid today. But at least I don't have to go for the gym. To the gym ever again. So the main plan here, I want to make a driveway as wide as this one here. All the way back to the front of that shed. But I figure I'd start digging. I can do that. Save some money there. Be 10 seconds with a bobcat, but I don't know. I can either pave around that, leave it. I don't know. If they're going to be here, they'll probably want to yank it. Because I'm not paving it, I'll tell you that. Yeah, if I come back to here, that'd be great. Then shipping container, the other plan, and move this shed to that corner. So I'm filling all this in the back. It's not ideal because it's not fill, it's just topsoil, but the shed's on topsoil now and it's fine. So get that level, compacted, probably by hand, or maybe I'll just Hercules one of those up and down a few times. And that side sits a little lower, so I'm going to need probably all that filled for over here to get up level. And probably some crushed stone for underneath a container. Is that the right thing to do? Probably. I was all excited. I was like, man, I should just do a garage back here, but my property line is this fence. And I thought you had to be 5 feet off of it in my town, but a shed can be 5 feet off it. A garage or a building has to be 15 feet. So that's like right out here. And then that gives me a 1-car garage. And then am I going to go behind the house? Have the stairs come down into the garage? I mean, yeah. So back to plan A, which was pavement under this thing will be fine, this tent. And I want to raise it up to usable height. Like if this was up here, like 4 feet, then the arch starts, that'd be a lot more functioning room in there. It is 12 feet, but with a big truck, it's useless. That'd probably be okay in there. Or small car, motorcycles, not big stuff. Okay, this is what kind of scares me. I'm finding a lot of rock boulders along, pretty close to the foundation. And they almost look like there's voids underneath. And what you need to know about old houses is a lot of times they had dry wells, which is stone, big stone circle. And that was your well, basically. Hopefully that's not the case here. It's kind of been a perimeter, so maybe it was a wall, like a bed or something one time, but I don't feel solid. I don't feel like I'm really going far down. Hopefully not. I mean, this is what I'm supposed to be doing. Fill. This doesn't make mud. This is compactable sand, dirt. Topsoil makes mud. So this is a real bad idea. Oh, the robin likes it. He's like, well, you digging up all these worms for me? But I got that pretty level back there. I mean, I got to compact it. I'll just drive the lawnmower over it a couple thousand times with the wheel weights on. Maybe put the snowplow on it? No. This tool's super cheap. This was $5 at that Restore Pitchfork. This brand new True Temper, $5.99. I needed a flat shovel. I got that there. This was actually $10. They really got me on that one. I think I bought that shovel. It was $25. They got me for $9 for the loppers. What else did I buy? There was something else. Oh, the scraper, floor scraper, which can be used to do anything. Use tools, man. That's where it's at. Morning. Enough procrastination. Today's moving day for this guy. Now, I'm very ambitious. Let's see. It's gonna. Hopefully, we can just lift it, and then we're gonna slide it back in this corner. So I've got the weed whacker out. And this is all in preparation of getting the driveway paved from probably here back, and then a shipping container right here. That's my dreams in life. And then once this is complete, tent go back here on pavement, shed will go that corner. All right, that looks more presentable, usable, workable. All right, let's get the old Chevy moved. Oh, big cam. Or just cold and old tired 307. You decide. Oh boy. I never thought I would be the guy. I don't like being the guy with multiple projects going on, all unfinished, but I think part of having a house, that's what happens. I got house stuff going on. I should be looking at an oil leak on that Mazda. I would love to work on this thing, but someday. So we're gonna move her out of the way, put her over here on the lawn. This is great having this spot. I wish this was my driveway and I could just do this, put a garage right here. Why not, right? Now, much younger Mike would not be in a outfit like this out here weed whacking. I mean, look at that. But after you get poison ivy head to toe from landscaping, you cover everything up now, and then this stuff will be stripped, put in a separate pile, washing machine, and I'll scrub my arms, everything, in dish soap. Cool water. Just scrub like you're a surgeon going into surgery. That is the key to not get poison ivy. I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to split. There's a seam here that I taped. I think I'm just going to split down the middle so I can loop the plastic up onto the rails and just kind of secure it. I got to pull all the stakes. Actually, I'll leave the stakes, just unsecure them, and then we can lift this. Oh, and there goes that. That was the door falling on me, but that's all right. Yeah, then it should. I think it's pretty light. We put this thing together. You saw the video, I'm sure. If you haven't, go back and check that out. This here's poison ivy. Anything with 3 leaves, pretty much, stay away from. It's usually a vine, like It's all coming in this area so much. I think this is it up here too. Yeah, I've been hitting it with vinegar, but just gotta get the potent stuff, I think. Let me know what you guys do for poison ivy. That works really well if you don't want anything potent, just or pesticide. Vinegar, dish soap, and I even put salt in there from salt on the sidewalks in the winter, and that works great. Kills anything. The salt changes the pH of the soil, so nothing can grow there. So that's a plus. But I think once it rains, it just rinses off. So, and don't burn it. Whatever you do, don't burn poison ivy. People do that and they inhale it, and they have poison ivy in their throat, and they're in the hospital. What else? Yeah, what do you guys got? I don't have poison oak around here, but that's like a bush, like a tree. That's scary because it just blends in with everything else. Yeah, right. In case anyone's just joining me, this is a 12-foot wide, 20-foot long Shelter Logic I bought and installed. Check back. I got a playlist. Now, it's probably under my homework playlist, but there's a video on this. It has stakes. You're making 3 positions on each side. I'm pulling those out. This was all grass before. Plastic did a good job of killing that. That was the idea. And then, yeah, I wanted to show you how light it is. Let's see. I think it's pretty light. Like, it's unbolted right now. Yeah, it's still staked there, but we can move it. Let's see how it is. I think we can do it with 3 people. I think we did that, putting it together. So this side just had these cables wrapped around and staked into the ground. But most of these are loose, so something to check if you tie down one of these and you live in a windy area. Look good if these are loose, the whole tent can fly away. All right, we got the tent moved. I got my cheap labor here. This guy says he's 25. I don't know. He looks a little older to me. And yeah, tent's over there for now. Look at that. It's like the yard used to be. When I moved in, there was a fence here. Another fence like that, chain link with a gate. And a little garden here. But that was not suiting me anymore. So maybe someday it'd be nice to grow some vegetables again. But yeah, so I still want to have, I want this all paved. I think I want the tent here. Because it's temporary, you know. You need a building permit to do garages, and I don't have enough space between the property line and blah, blah, blah. Where these things, they don't care because they're considered temporary. But I don't want it back here. I don't know, I think because in case that ever comes down again, I'll do something else. But shipping container there though. Nice 20-foot. That'll be the property line kind of. And this shed will go back there. But yeah, moving this wasn't so bad. I had 1 pipe. I have another one. That's the way to do it. You get 2 pipes. You can just lift it. Actually, 4 people would be great. But I put my 2-wheel dolly and just tilted it. That lifted this end. And the other end we had we just had rope across. Got that real tight and put it on the wheelbarrow. Now, it worked out pretty good. It was kind of just dragging it, but it worked good. So yeah, you can move these things, and many people do have to do it quite a bit on their property. All right, so still thinking pavement. Well, I just could pave right to the end of it. I don't know. We'll see. I don't know how much room they need when they do pavement. Like if the container's in the way, they still shovel it and do it by hand. Stop thinking, Mike. So this is basic layout. This is level. You could probably see on camera there's a low spot in the back there. But that string is pretty level. So it's only about 5-6 inches. I'm using the high-tech line level. But I'm thinking a couple yards of stone, they say, is good for a 20-foot container. Rock crusher, I think they call it. Crusher run, that's what it is. think it's like 3/4 stone. Anything's good, I'm sure. I think I'll have trucking back right in here now, dump it, and I'll spread it. All right, and for my next magic trick, I just had 2 yards of stone delivered. Gonna spread that out right here for my shipping container, which I think comes up to about, I don't know, most of it I need is for the back anyway. Looks like I might need more.
Drop that.
Just to give you an idea, that's just a shovel covering the grass. So you have a level surface. I still have that giant pile, but obviously you want it. They say like 6 inches, good for drainage, I guess. So I'll fill in back there. I think I'll have just enough for plenty. All right, we're getting there. I've just been eyeballing it using the nature's level, and stepping back here, I think I'm a little low still, but I have a several levels I could use. I have a line level that just goes on a string. I've got laser level. When it gets darker, maybe I can use that. That'd be a little better. But yeah, this is gonna work out good. And then we'll be ready. Let's see how I did. I got a string level. I'm gonna have to come up an inch. Let's see if we can. It's pretty good now, but it's sitting in the stone. I've got the level right here. Let's come up like an inch. Anything down here. Yeah, I just gotta pull back some stone here. But if that's it, still a little low. All right, that says it's level, and I agree because I have barely any stone here. So fill in a little there. Got too much here. Too much. And then if I come up to that string, well, I guess we're still an inch high. Yeah, that's pretty damn good for eyeball. Actually, I don't say there's no point to this, but you have to compact this too. I'll probably just drive over it with the car. Put some wood down to displace, maybe. I don't know. I mean, I have a hand compactor, but that would take a lot of effort in this heat. Well, I came out here when it was dark with the laser, and let's see, can you even tell if I went down here? Yeah, I think so. It goes down quite a bit. See those cardboard I marked out? Almost the top of that cardboard is level to the front here. So I put 2 Sharpie marks. That's where I can't even see the glare out here, but those Sharpie marks on the cardboard are where I have to come up to. I think what I'm gonna do is I have these posts I pulled out of the ground. I'm gonna use them as a form. I'll lay one down back here. I'll lay the other one down this side, and then backfill. You know, obviously I'm gonna pull all this stone back, do that, And then I think I have some pipes I'll stake in behind them so they don't roll away. Yeah, that's good use. I held on to them for a reason. Two quick things I'm realizing as a homeowner. We had friends growing up. We'd always go to their house. My dad always had some sort of project going. Nothing was ever finished at that house. Like, living room was in drywall for years. And I never understood it. But now I do. I don't know how the guy worked full time. He was a great family man. I don't know how he found time to start projects and still didn't finish them. But I totally understand. And the other one is I had a neighbor growing up. He was a welder. He slept all day in beautiful days like this. It's hot though. It's hot and humid. And if it was rainy and shitty, he was out there working. He had a great shop, so he's inside. But that I get too, because it's like 2 o'clock now. I'm finally motivated with some coffee, now water. But yeah, now I'm paying for it. Now I got to work in the sun. I got a little bit of shade here. All right, so that right about here, we got to come up. Nice wrap. I think it's gonna be perfect. Lay that cement along the side in the hole. Same thing in the back. Up to yay high. Roots. Yeah, I'm gonna pull back all this stone right now. Well, I got plenty of rock. Let's build up a foundation. Some sort. Dirt's just gonna compact. I don't want that. Topsoil. I don't have dirt to fill. Cornerstone cover. Yeah. Maybe that'll be it. Something to that effect. Yeah, it's perfect for me. Perfect. It's perfect. I think I want this one down this end. Let's see. Something like this. That might be. No, it's too high. Go that way. Stake it. Yeah, that's perfect. It's perfect over here, perfect there. Let's put a stone in here. I need some bigger material, some rocks. Got more cement there, but Those are fence posts I might use again. I don't know. These were for a laundry line, these ones. But I'll find some more stone. Maybe I can fill in here. Let's try this. There. That's probably a good length for this end. Quite soft there. Well, I got tons of pavers. Why don't I stick them in? Kind of like yay. Wouldn't that be something? All right, what do we think? Yay or nay? Is this gonna work? I mean, I gotta look at the bottom of a shipping container. I think they have framing along the sides, so all the weight is on the sides. So in the middle, I feel like you don't need the stone all the way down the middle. Probably do. There's gotta be some sort of framing like every 16, 20 inches. But yeah, if I could backfill that with more dirt or stone or whatever I can find, and then just do the stone. But this is still low right here. I almost need more stone, damn it. I should have paid attention from the start. I should have excavated here, level the whole thing out first, but hey, live and learn. All right, got a couple pavers there, paver there. Good cinder block might be nice. Lay it on its side so it doesn't fill up the holes. What else? What else do I got? 400-pound curbstone. Can't get that back there. Plenty of round ones, but those kind of want to keep them. I don't know. I guess I could crack them in half. And I got this whole stone wall just kind of here. Probably don't need any of those on top. They probably did that for drainage though. A little runoff. Shit, I got all these cinder blocks too. Alright, cinder blocks it is. Sure, that'll do. I wonder if I should flip those up, fill them. I don't know. It's probably a bad idea like this, because over time shit will get in there, Well, I got some more rock and brick here. Let's think about it. Damn it. I still need a ton of material. Here, 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 here. Like this has got to come up. Why you? To about there. Does that make sense? Oh, in front of the hill. To about. There's the line. There it is. Yeah. Oh, it's nice in this basement. Yeah, I got some scraps, some bricks. I used all those rocks. They're out there already. I kind of remember there being more under here. Just my jack. One brick there. Yeah, like 2 bricks, 3 bricks. Not enough. My name's Mike. I like to do things twice. And the hard way. So blatantly obvious now, staring at it. Why didn't I think I could? I think I had enough spot. I had enough stone to bring it up, but I don't. So I definitely don't have enough material to fill in here. Might just keep tearing out the lawn, because that's going to come out for a driveway anyway. It's grass, it's topsoil, but not a good base. But I guess the stone's going to be on top of that. Maybe if I pack it really well. Am I rushing this? Do I just want to get it done? Is that what it is? Yes. 2 yards of stone, well, I didn't say this, was about $130 delivered. I think they get $35 a yard, but in delivery I'm a couple towns away from the place. So, yeah, if I want to get more stone, that's more money. Getting there. Getting there.
Something like that.
Getting warmer. Closer, closer. Maybe a couple of scoops of just dirt in between. Couldn't hurt, right? Have I even shown this yet? I don't know. I'm doing so many things. So I'm digging out the driveway in preparation for pavement. Because they don't use topsoil, they use fill. And then they put stone down. So, I'm just slowly picking away. I'm gonna peel off the grass. They don't use that. That's probably a good idea. Yeah, that's what'll do. I could use the dirt and rock that are underneath it rather than just put the grass in a hole. It'll decompose and whatever will sink that you put on top of it. Now, the smart thing would have been to go to bed early, get out here when it was cooler, like the sun over here in the morning though. It's actually better right now in the shade. Nice breeze. I like some hard work. Way better than the gym. I had a buddy I was asking once to help. Or I think it was paid gig too. Hey, you want to do some moving or help my buddy labor? And he's like, no. Meanwhile, this guy will spend all day in the gym just throwing dumbbells around. In shape guy, but I'd rather do some real labor than do that. Good thing about New England is most parts you can't dig a hole without hitting rocks like that, even bigger. So plenty to come by. Holy crap, I'm exhausted. Non-stop. I think I got it. Just brought out the laser level. And she is, I think she's a inch high out of the laser anyway, so that's pretty good right there. It's hitting the ground here, I think, or is that the, well, that's the up and down level. Let's shoot across that way, see what it looks like. And you can follow it in the dirt, which is kind of nice. And we're just doing a shed. I mean, come on. I'm putting, it's not a little low there, but I think it might be flashing. Let's stop the flashing. This would help. It's a little darker out. All right, so I said, so that's fine, because stone will fill in from here down. I'm good with that. Same with over here. Yeah, and then just pitch, make sure it's pitching down that way. Let's go over here, which it looks like we're lost in the dirt. Oh, there we are. All right, but our horizontal is MIA. I think he's right here. All right, so from that spot, we're a little high here. Okay. Well, we want to pitch down anyway. Looks like it's right there. All right. Enough of this shaky camera. All right. It's very, very light out here still. So trying to use a laser is tough, but just this little divot here. I can fill that in with this stone. Maybe I'll just go find a rock off the stone wall. Yeah, put that there. Everything else is pretty good. It's just pitching down slowly, and hopefully I have enough stone. And I had enough before. Why does it look like I don't now? That was the result. That's the old stairs. Used to go up there, I guess. Probably should have dug that out, dragged it over there. Oops, oh, that thing's way too heavy. That's a good one, have on the end. That's where the container rail will sit, I would think. I've just been walking on this, my 215-pound body as a compactor. I wonder if I should wet it and spread the stone in the morning. What do you think of that idea? One thing I will tell you is it's not square. I'll tell you that. But I knew that when I laid this down. Let's go wide here. I pitched that away so that it didn't lay on top of that cement. So if I square it up, I'll just sit something on the container on here, and I guess it'll be on that container, or on that one as well, but it's just not flush back there for sure. It's more right here. I mean, not the end of the world. As long as looking from the street, it's straight. I don't care. That's all that really matters to me. And we got plenty of stone. This will be going back in the front once the driveway is paved. The Google machine told me to wet it, so. Done in a while. Yeah, 8 feet right to the line here. Well, might as well do it now. Should spread quick. All right, I think that is it. Looks a lot better than my first attempt. Yeah, I'm happy. Oh, here comes the headache. Looks like it might rain. Feeling a little bit dirty today. Not a bad deal, though. So, next up is get a shipping container delivered. We'll probably flatbed it, dig in the stone, sink it down like a foot in the back, and all this work will be a big waste of time. How's that for positive thinking?